Don't think about anything. Just do it. Just do it.
Do what now?
Thank you. Okay. So now, what I would like you to do, you can stretch. You can stretch it. And this will not work with this, but we will imagine. Okay. Normally, you have situation where you can like torn the parts like this. So what I would like you to do, just imagine there are some, okay, and you can separate it. So now I would like you to tell me something about yourself, and for each piece you have to say something. Okay. So for example, my name is Jan, and I live in Plzeň. I have 2 children, and I teach English, and I'm really happy today, and whatever, okay? So now, it's your turn.
That's why I...
No, because she knows this.
Yeah, I know. So, my name is Milada. I'm an English teacher. I love opera. And I'm happy but also tired.
My name is Nicole. I'm from Germany. As Jana, I have 2 children as well. And I teach German.
Mi nombre es Margarita. Soy profesora de español. Soy de Perú. Vivo en la República Checa. Hablo español. Me gusta el chocolate. Y también me gusta la República Checa.
I didn't understand Spanish, but now I know I understand Spanish.
But anyway, you see, it's a very funny activity. So I think students of course love it. Yeah.
My name is Vera. I am German teacher. I live in Plzeň. I have 1 daughter. I am glad to be you, and I like languages, foreign languages.
So,
I am Slatka. I am from Pilsena, but originally I am from Moravia. And I don't like to waste paper. Ruining this like this.
You can use it again.
Yeah, try it. Try to use it. Such pieces. So my name is Varvara. My surname is Galavatina. I am
Your middle
30
name?
years old. So I'm from Russia, from the city Yekaterinburg. I'm a teacher of Russian language, and well, it's the last piece of my paper.
Okay, so this is this activity, and before I ask you, I would like to say something from my experience. People should take or should unwrap this paper or unconsciously. So when you do it unconsciously, you really unwrap as much as you normally use, and it's really surprising that for some people it's a huge piece of paper. But then when you ask them that for one single piece they have to say something about themselves, they are really shocked. Okay, so I remember once I was doing it with my engineering students, and I had a student, I think he had 2 meters or something like that. And then I said, okay, so now you tell me something about yourself, and you do it like this. And I was like, okay. And then what he did, it was in a similar way as Varvara did it. My first name is, my surname is, my middle name is, and my brother's first name is, and so on. Okay. But what I like about it is that people then have to say a lot. You know, once they have the paper, they just have to think about things they say, and they have to say a lot, and they have to say as much as they have of this toilet paper. Why I said it's controversial, it's because it's very difficult to explain to the students why I want them to use toilet paper and why they should take as much as they normally use. And I did have a student who found it really disgusting in the class. So that's maybe something to discuss, how you would explain this activity to your students so they would find it funny and feel comfortable, okay? Because it's not always that easy.
So I know this game, but we played with matches, and then with bonbons.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, actually bonbons are mostly for maybe younger students because they just take a lot of bonbons and then they understood that you should pay for every bonbon, yeah. But matches were also very good because, for example, especially when you use not the normal matches but this long one, because it's very interesting to use these abnormal matches, yeah. They just take a lot of them and then they do the same thing. So maybe if people have something against toilet paper, you can use bonbons or matches.
It's a cultural issue.
Yeah.
I would say for Czech people, it's not a problem to enter the classroom with a roll of toilet paper, but some cultures might be sensitive to it.
Yeah, for example, I have different groups. One group, they love all my activities. I have a lot of students in that group, but they love everything I do. When I came to this group, they are looking forward to new games. But on the other hand, I have groups that don't want to speak at all. So I think in this first group I can use, for example, toilet paper because it will be more funny. And in this first group, we can use, for example, it depends on student, maybe some, I don't know, some. Yeah.
The toilet paper is the unusual thing about it, and that makes it so specific and special. But when I was, looking at that, and I thought, okay, what does that say about myself if I just take a little, or what would they think, that I have big business to do if I take more, and that kind of thing. So,
yeah, that's the difficult part.
Yeah.
That's the very difficult part to explain it to the students so that they don't feel this is
embarrassed
something embarrassing or something really strange. And it very much depends on the students. Some students, they think it's fun right away because when they see the paper, they say, oh, this is, funny. But some people think about it too much. And when they think about it too much, then there is a slight problem. Okay.
So it depends on the sense of humor.
But on the other hand, I think it's very good for students who are a bit shy to speak, because when they have the paper and they have to say something for one single piece they just have to give you the information, So you have 3 pieces, you say 3 sentences, So I think it makes people
of course,
say things.
It's so controversial that you start thinking, okay, and you really wake up because you say, like what Crystal said, what is this going to say about me? And you are alert, and you just, you really are involved.
Yeah, it's a really great icebreaker.